What's going on? My name's Roman and welcome to Roman Rose Collectible Coliseum. On today's episode, we're taking a look at another Mezco 112 collective figure. This time, it's DC's Deathstroke. So let's go ahead and get on to looking at the packaging of this unboxing. So this is the Deathstroke Mezco 112 collective figure. Here we have the Deathstroke logo embossed on the front, DC Comics there on the side. Deathstroke, 112 collective pose play display, mezcotoys.com, by collectors for collectors. I actually added the .com part. I think that's on another part. Ages 18 and up, not a toy for children, intended for adult collectors only. So this is everything that comes with it. We have the assault rifle, handgun, sword and sheath, and alternate head, as well as the 112 collective display based and adjustable posing post, 6 interchangeable hands, and some action shots of Deathstroke. So, very nice. Pretty basic box, and the reason we're not doing an in-depth box review on this one is because this is a slipcover, and on the inside is a very basic, generic packaging they've started to use. We have the Mezco logo right here. I don't know if his name is Anthony, or I don't know why the ant, but it's cool. I can dig it. Mezco 112 Collective. This is where the figure would go. Here you see the sword cutout, we have some gun cutouts, we have some hand cutouts, we have a head cutout, but we're not going to go into that because we already have the figure unboxed. So beautiful packaging as always, worth saving. And if you don't like to save it, post it on eBay because I promise somebody wants your packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure itself. Deathstroke. Of course, we're going to adjust the lighting. Voila. So here we have Deathstroke out of the package. Now he's looking very slick with his unmasked head. So let's go ahead and pop him off the stand. Before we get to anything else, let's go ahead and look at this stand. Now this comes with a peg that goes right there so we can stand flat on the stand, but the stands are very nice. They're very big, so you can only fit so many on a shelf, but you know what? They're worth their weight in gold. These are the best stands in figure collecting right now, so the best stands. I like to put mine going from down up, right in the middle, 12 o'clock type deal, so that's how I like to have mine. But let's go ahead and look at the figure. Enough with the stands. So the figure itself is really beautiful. We have some sculpted boot work here on the bottom. Also, we have an articulated piece of ankle armor that you do have to be careful with because, as I've heard, these things can break off. Now, it would be the absolute worst if this thing broke off mid-review. Oh my gosh, that would be awful. So hopefully that is not the fate that we face. Double jointed knees. Looks great. There is that boot cut that swivels just a little bit on this figure, not very much. You see there's a two-tone pant, there's blue and then navy blue. Looks really good. We have the handgun here on the side with a removable magazine, and they've actually updated how they do the magazines because now they push in and they lock in instead of just falling all around like other Mezcos that require handguns or that have handguns. Very, very nice double jointed knees, good movement at the hip. There is an upper thigh swivel. It can do the splits about that far, which is pretty dang far. Wow, Deathstroke. Didn't know you were a gymnast. We have some decent movement at the hips and hardly any ab crunch because we do have this ab armor impeding with the chest armor. So very much armored up. He has a black shirt on for the upper, reminds me of Green Arrow. Has the double jointed elbows, and of course the wrist cuff does move, so you can get that any direction that you need that to be. As much movement in the wrists as you could possibly want. The shoulders are not impeded too much by this armor. This armor, however, I don't know why, but this one just does not give it the same range of motion. Can look up that far, can look down that far, and of course you get his head moving all the way around. Let's go ahead and take a look at the figure and some of his accessories. This is one of my favorite DC figures, hands down. Let's go ahead, put this guy here into the background, and bust out our Bag O accessories here from Mezco. I wonder what it could have for us today. So on the figure we have the alternate head and the 2 fist hands. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the accessories. So here is the peg that you get for the stand. So that's just going to go over here with the stand. Let's see. Now I already have this hand attached. We have a little assault rifle here. Little scope, very nice. Again, this is his right hand that's attached, which means that you get a left trigger finger hand. Yes, there it is. You get 2 open hands in case you want him to use his sword. So, very nice. Here we have the actual Deathstroke head. We got 5 minutes into the review before we actually took a look at the Deathstroke head. So we will take a look at what he looks like with that on. But again, the sculpting on this is bananas. Absolutely incredible. We'll put that over here. And then last but not least, we have the sword and sheath. Now at first when I put this guy on, I looped it over the arm, over the head after I popped the head off. I did not realize that this part pops off. So it pops off very easily. Of course, we're going to unsheath said sword. Very nice. The handle is probably the best part about this. Very on the grip. So you know exactly what I mean. Putting that back in. Let's go ahead and take a look at Deathstroke with some of these, if not all of these, accessories. Okay, let's fix that camera angle. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and change the head. Unmasked head was very nice. I love when figures come with unmasked head sculpts because you can do stuff like this, where if it's a helmet, now Batman's mask doesn't really work because it has the face in it, but this works as a just holding the helmet pose. I think that that just looks majestic as all heck. So very nice. I love the way he looks holding his own helmet. We're going to go ahead and pop this head off, put this head on. Very nice. There we have some classic Deathstroke. Let's go ahead and do this real quick and see what he looks like rocking the sheath and sword and strap. Boom! Didn't even take much looking. But right off the bat, he looks much better. So, very nice. This figure has extreme posability in the legs. For being a merc or mercenary, man, this guy is definitely... he's definitely got it going on. So let's go ahead and talk about my favorite feature of this figure, the updated hand pegs. So what do I mean by that? I mean the pegs are so easy to pop on and off. They've reformed the peg so that it doesn't break so easily, and I can do things like look how easy that was, just to pop those off. So I can just pop that one on, pop that one. This was my biggest complaint with Mezco, was the hand pegs, the wrist pegs. And you know what? They fixed it. Take the sword out. Booyah. Let's go ahead and get this guy onto the stand and see if we can get him in some good poses. And again, I need to adjust my my clear adjustable arm. I need to take a screwdriver to it to tighten it up. But other than that, man, this has been a great figure. I don't have any complaints. And I highly suggest you get one if you can find it for 100 or less. This is Mezco Deathstroke. So yeah, my gosh. Yo, thanks for being here with me. This was super fun to do. I know it's been a little while since I put a review out, but you know what? I'm back. And it's good to be here. So, as always, peace, love, keep on collecting, and I will see you guys next time.